is now 3.5. I took him to a basketball class in the US. First of all, every other kid there was 5, 6, older. They were all there with like tank tops, shorts, they were ready to play. My wife dressed our kid. Don't let your wife dress your kid for basketball class. He showed up in tight Mick Jagger jeans, a white t-shirt. He looked like John Travolta in Grease when he goes out for the track team. And these Russian coaches did not mess up. These were kids. It felt like they were training them for the Olympics. I thought they're gonna like, be, let's bounce the basketball, okay, let's sing some song. No, it wasn't that. Everybody hands up, drill, right, go right. Up, down, pay attention. And then afterwards, they gave stickers to the best players. Now listen, if it were an American coach, every player would get a sticker, not the Russians. After the game, they started going down the line. They go, sticker for you, no sticker for you. My son didn't, he was his first time, he didn't get a sticker. He came crying, I didn't get a sticker. I go, don't worry, I'll talk to the coach, I'll get you. He came over, what is the problem? I go, my son, he didn't get it. Yeah, that's right, the next time he play better, he gets sticker. I was like, but he's 3.5. He goes, when I was 3.5, I was in prison in Siberia. I get stickered here, You want sticker? I go, no, we'll buy some on the way home, man, it's all right. Russians are so badass. You guys had an enemy of the state living in London. Remember how you killed the enemy of the state in London? You remember? Poison. It is polonium poisoning. Radioactive material. Who kills someone with radioactive material? The crazy ass Russians, that's who. Because I'm pretty sure normally you want to kill an enemy of the state, like you play with the brakes in the car, make it look like an accident, right? Wonder how that conversation went, right? Hey, Sergey, you would like, I will play with brakes in car. He will crash into a tree, make it look like accident. No, Yuri. You take polonium. You stick up his ace. Then you take Russian flag, put on forehead. When America calls, say, what happened? We say, we have no idea. He must have slipped on some polonium. It happens all the time. No, because it's still out there in the news. I'm telling you, like, I watch the news. Whenever something happens, like when the Boston bombings happened, I was watching the news very closely to see how things were being depicted. And because I've been in Boston a week before the Boston bombings. And when I first heard about the Boston bombings, it broke my heart. My first thought was that my heart went out to the victims. But then my second thought was just, please don't be Middle Eastern, please don't be Middle Eastern. And the news came out that said they're Chechen, I was like, yes! And then they go, but they're Muslim. I was like, shit! But I don't know if you guys remember or not, but as soon as it was revealed that the bombers were Chechnyan, we have a lot of stupid people that are on social media nowadays, okay? And as soon as it was revealed that the bombers were Chechnyan, people went on Twitter and they started tweeting that we should attack the Czech Republic. It's the wrong country. But people are so dumb. Get the goddamn Czechs, goddammit. Never liked the Czechs. Or checkers, for that matter. Or Chex Mix either. How dumb do you have to be? If you're tweeting, that means you're on your phone or on your computer. Which means you can just move the mouse, baby. Move the mouse. 5 inches. That's the difference between a smart racist and a dumb racist, right there. Smart racist, dumb racist. Right? Just Google before you tweet. Google, that should be a tagline for Google. Google before you tweet. How dumb do you have? By the way, it was only 2 Chechens. That doesn't mean you attack a whole country because 2 idiots from a country did something, okay? Like, I know we've done that kind of stuff in the past, but we really should stop. Right? People say a lot of stupid stuff on social media. Yes, I'm telling you. We gotta look at the nuances, man. People say a lot of stupid stuff on social media, man. I wish there were an app online where you could just slap somebody. Wouldn't that be great? Like a Twitch slap app? Right? Like a hand comes out of the phone, just slaps them in the face. I would pay $1,000 for the Twitch slap app. Just in the middle of the tweet, get the goddamn, what I say, That whole thing was crazy. The Boston bombings was crazy. Remember the press conference that the Chechnyan uncle had? If you don't remember it, go home and YouTube it. Put Chechnyan uncle Boston bombing press conference. The most badass press conference I've ever seen in my entire life, okay?
I'll tell you something. If you guys have friends that are Chechnyan or Russian or Ukrainian, don't mess with those people, all right? Some of the most badass people. Anyone who talks like this, don't mess with them. If they talk like this, there's a reason why they talk so slowly. They're thinking of way to kill you right now. Google this press conference. It's the most badass press conference. The Chechen uncle, they killed one of the guys and they caught the other guy. And the reporter asked him, he goes, how do you feel about your nephews being the bombers? And the uncle just, loser, 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 loser. The reporter goes, can you elaborate? Loser, 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 loser. Because I'm telling you, the subtext was just let that one kid go, I'm gonna kill him myself. Because he disgraced the family name. We all know if we're like an American dude, he would have been up there with like a lawyer, right? But how do I feel about my nephews being the bombers? Hold on one second. How do we feel about my nephews being the bombers? No further comment. Thank you for coming. Thank you. As we have coffees and bagels on the way out. Thank you very much. Not the Chechnyans. Chechnyans, loser, 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 loser. Loser, lawyer, you're loser too. Stand back. I kill, kill, kill. The most badass press conference ever. The whole thing was crazy. I was watching the news. I don't know if you guys remember this, but before they found out that the bombers were the two Chechnyan dudes, the New York Post, which is a conservative newspaper, took a picture of two Moroccan dudes who happened to be at the finish line wearing backpacks. They put it on their cover. They said, these are the guys. They weren't the guys, but the New York Post was like, hey, two Arabs in backpacks, gotta be the guys. Conservative paper. I felt so bad for those two guys. First of all, I wonder how they ended up down there in the first place. I wonder if like the night before one guy called the other guy, hey Muhammad, let's go down to the finish line. We have a picnic. Bring your backpack. What could go wrong? Yeah, bring some fertilizers, we can plant some flowers. Those two guys are traumatized. Yeah, Mo, they'll never wear backpacks ever again. The next time someone calls a guy, hey Muhammad, let's go, you wear a backpack. Bullshit, I'm not gonna wear a backpack. Muhammad, calm down, it's just a backpack. I'm not gonna wear a backpack. Muhammad, we're going skydiving. You have to wear, I'm bullshit, I dive with the backpack. I bring my fanny pack, I dive. I just take my fanny pack off, I say, Muhammad! If Allah wants me to land, I land. If not, I die. Wallahi. Wallahi. The whole thing was crazy. Don't know if you heard about this, but before they found out that the bombers were the Chechnyans, there was two Saudis the day after the Boston bombings, two Saudis leaving the Boston airport. They got on an airplane, speaking Arabic to one another loudly as they walked down the aisle. The passengers overheard them and kicked them off the plane. Yeah, the two Saudis just walking down the aisle, just, I know that's not Arabic, but that's what it sounds like to me. Yeah, they're just walking down, and the passengers were like, oh, hell no. Ding, 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 ding. Mustafa's got to go. Now, as a Middle Eastern male, normally I'm offended by that. But the day after a bombing, I understand. Because if I'm on an airplane with my Arab friend the day after a bombing, we're walking down the aisle, he's going, hala mahala makhala, hala, whoa, 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 whoa. No hala makhala, 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 makhala. You've been watching the news. They're looking for us. We are persons of interest. We fit the profile. Go have a seat, have a seat. Send me a tweet, I'll slap you. Halfway through the flight, he gets up. Hey, Mas, hala makhala, hala makhala. I don't know this hala makhala, hala makhala. Go Yankees. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. Guys, thank you so much. Los Angeles will turn. Thank you. That's the other thing, Nels. I'll tell you that right now. Immigrants love their chandeliers. Do Koreans love their chandeliers? Not as much, huh? What's that? Plastic bags? Koreans love plastic bags? Are you serious? You know what you've done now? Every time anyone here goes to a shopping center, to Ralph's, they're gonna be looking at the Koreans to see what bag they choose at the checkout. I'll be like, look, they're gonna choose plastic. Trust me, it's gonna be plastic. Paper or plastic? Plastic! I knew it! I knew it! What's your name? Tom, and are you also... You're half Korean, and what's the other half? White American. So the white guy, Tom, won in that one. Fantastic. Wow, it's crazy. I'll tell you guys were saying the Koreans are not that into chandeliers. A lot of immigrant cultures are into chandeliers. I've been talking to like the South Americans, Argentinians love them, the Arabs, Lebanese, you guys love, I'll tell you how much Iranians love chandelier. I'll tell you how much, I know Iranians. We love our listen, I know Iranians who when they left Iran at the revolution, they shipped their chandeliers to America in first class. And they made their kids escape over the Afghan mountains. They were like, well, I have one plane ticket. We know who's gonna get that. The light of my life. Literally. Remember the Pakistani dude who tried to blow up the car bomb in Times Square? Of course you do, Yeah. She's like, no, forgot it, I don't know it. I thought he was Persian, wasn't he Persian? First of all, I happened to be in Times Square that night doing a show. I was a few blocks away. And remember a few months before that, there was a white guy who flew his plane into the building in Austin, Texas, IRS building, Austin, Texas. I happened to be in Austin, Texas that day doing a show. I swear to God. And I was a Middle Eastern male. When you start showing up around a lot of these activities, you start feeling guilty at one point. I was watching the news, I'm like, am I involved in this shit? I didn't get the memo. My friend was like, maybe you're the decoy, man. Maybe Al-Qaeda's like, where is he performing next? We blow it up. We go blow it up. I'm a big fan. I want to blow up everything he does that day. But see, the difference was, the problem was that Pakistani dude messed it up for all Middle Easterners, Muslim, Pakistanis, messed it up for all, because what the problem is, anytime a Middle Easterner or Muslim does something, organizations come and they attach themselves to that person. When the white guy flew his plane into the IRS building in Austin, no white organization attached themselves to that guy. Every white organization, well, hey, crazy white guy, he's just a crazy white guy, we don't know. Even the Tea Party, we have no idea who he is, we don't know. Probably drinks coffee, that bastard, we don't know that guy. Coffee drinker. When the Pakistani dude tried to blow up the car bomb in Times Square, the Pakistani Taliban took credit for that failed car bombing. Now my question is, why would you take credit for a failed car bombing? Right, why would you call a press conference, we just want to say, we tried. And furthermore, it is the thought that counts. And in conclusion, win some, lose some. That's how we handle it. We don't get too political. That's the problem. We don't like to get involved with politics because we don't want people knowing about our tastes and what we're doing and stuff. The way we get involved politically is we have an email list. Yeah, there's a Persian email list. A lot of Persians are on it. My American friends aren't, but like the Persian email list, anytime anything happens in the Persian community, I hear it. I get the email. Anytime. Like a few years ago, the movie 300 came out. Persians were pissed. I got the email, you know. This is bullshit, man. This is bullshit, man. 300 Spartans kick our ass. No way, man. I kicked that ass myself. The other day, I'm walking down Sunset Boulevard. This guy says to me, excuse me, are you Persian? I say, are you a Spartan? I kick his ass. He go back to Sparta. I don't even know where that is. The Persian email list, it exists. Last year, first private citizen ever to go into outer space, Iranian-American lady named Anousheh Ansari. That's right. Right. The Persians, they're clapping. They were on the email list. My American friends don't even know this existed. I got the email. We did it, man. We did it, man. We made it to outer space, man. We can't get through airport security.
But we made it to outer space. She must not have had any liquids with her that day. I will find her and ask her myself.
Are there any Jewish people here now? Any Jewish people? There we go. Jews. Where's my? Are there any Lebanese? I'm sorry. Are there any Palestinians? Palestinians? Oh, Palestinians. Okay. Oh, you guys are near each other. That's fantastic. That is beautiful. Only in Sweden would a Jew and an Arab sit next to each other. You guys should get the Nobel Peace Prize just for that. That's awesome, man. I love the fact that you guys are so close, and I hope you guys, the whole point is we got to get them together. You know what I'm saying, Eugene? And I don't like to get them too close. I don't like to get them too close because a lot of times fights break out when they get too close. And I'd like you both to behave tonight, by the way, okay? Palestinian, I don't want you throwing anything at the Jew. Or if you have rocks or, Molotov cocktails, you keep that to yourself. Jew, I want you to behave. Don't take her seat. That's her seat. Let her keep her seat. What? What did I say? What did I say?